Good morning, good morning. I'm Rose. I'm with Home Instead Home Health. With a raise of hands, how many know Home Instead or have heard of Home Instead? Good, great, a few people in the audience. Essentially, we're there to support you when you need an extra hand bathing, showering, getting to your doctor's appointments, maybe cooking meals, light housekeeping. A lot of times we'll be used in an assisted living community when you're coming back from the hospital or when you're transitioning in and moving in. We work very closely, and then of course, even from time to time, maybe you just need an extra hand for a while. So we're there to help out when that is necessary. And then we work very closely, and here's another reason why we're doing communities often together. A lot of folks don't understand that we work very close with hospice, and this is my dear friend, Christine. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Christine Normando, and I am the Community Outreach and Educator for St. Francis Life Stage Care, Hospice and Palliative Care. So we take care of folks during that very delicate time of life, and not only do we have the patient, but we have the whole family that we follow with our interdisciplinary team, with our social worker and our chaplain and our nurses and doctors. We provide support throughout, afterwards, grief support, all the way through. We've been in the community in Brevard County for 45 years. I don't know if everyone knew that. And we're a homegrown local hospice nurse up in Titusville saw a need for this, and that's where we grew from.
So when we ask our trivia question, if you could please raise your hand, and we'll try to get to the person that raised their hand first. When I'm asking the questions, she'll be watching the audience. And when she's asking the questions, I'll be watching the audience. And you'll award a kiss. And at the end, whoever has the most kisses from us will get to pick from our lovely basket of goodies over here. We have quite an array of presents and gifts. So the person with the most kisses goes first, second kisses goes second, etc. down the line. So our trivia questions are Hollywood, usually old Hollywood movie questions. Okay. So get your thinking hats on, thinking about old Hollywood movie of trivia. Okay. And you want me to go first?
You can go first.
So I'm going to ask a few questions and we'll bounce back and forth.
Okay, you go ahead.
All right, sound good? Let me get let me get this together. So I'm going to pick an easy one first. And I'll see how you do, and that will determine whether I give you some tougher ones. So, first question of the day. Where does Janet Leigh get stabbed to death in Alfred Hitchcock's movie Psycho? No, can't yell it out. Very good. Nice. Raise your hand, and that way, because everybody will be yelling at the same time, and I won't be able to tell who to give a kiss to. In this case, I know Christine's going to walk over and give you a kiss too, because that's the way she rolls. Irene.
You're not
Maureen, sorry.
You're not fighting me on this?
No, because I know you're going to do it anyway. Yeah, please raise your hand, because that way I know who went first, rather than me trying to figure it out from folks hollering it out. Okay, so another Alfred Hitchcock movie called Vertigo. Get in your head where we are in Vertigo, right? Great movie, everybody seen it? So who suffers from acrophobia in Alfred Hitchcock's movie Vertigo? Raise your hand. You're awesome.
She got it right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Awesome.
I'll take her.
I bet you one of the guys came.
So, this is probably one of my favorite classic movies. My Aunt Helen, who would be 100 years old if she was still alive, God bless her soul, she's the one that made me watch all these old movies. So it's all her fault. But this was one of my favorite ones. So, who tells Ingmar Bergman, here's looking at you, kid, in Casablanca? Raise your hand. Yep. Very good.
Very good. Very good.
The answer was Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart. All right, I'm going to do, now this may not be old Hollywood, but it's a really good classical movie that I love. So, everybody seen The Graduate? Remember The Graduate?
Yeah.
Right? I love that movie. Okay. So there's a piece of advice that Benjamin's dad gives to his son in The Graduate. They're at the country club. There you go.
Dustin Hoffman.
What does he say to Dustin Hoffman? He gives him some advice. He tells him something that he says is going to make him rich.
Get a job.
Well, close. But he tells him to invest in plastics. Think about it. That's long before like Tupperware plastics.
Invest in plastic.
Invest in plastics. Like think about how I think it's ironic like that long ago. And now what's the biggest problem we have? Trying to figure out how to recycle it. So anyway, I got and King Kong. Raise your hand. What kind of animal is he?
She had a heartbeat gorilla.
Gorilla. Very good. All right. Now it's Miss Christine's turn.
Okay.
And I'll be handing out the kisses. And I'm not quite so.
Just saying. Depends on how you look at it, you know?
All right. So just as a checkpoint, I think it's Maureen, right? You're in the lead with 3 kisses, and you have 1. All right. Come on, everybody. And you have 1. All right.
Okay. All right, everybody, here you go. My first question is, who was the young girl in National Velvet?
Ooh, she was up.
Okay. Are you sure?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You're in charge.
I'm in charge.
You're in charge.
I have the mic and the candy.
What if they put their arms up all together at the same time? That means everyone gets a kiss.
Okay, so the 3 people that put their hand up, what is your answer? Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor. All right, I'm good with that.
Okay, how many days did it take to go around the world in the well-known movie?
Oh shoot, I wasn't watching. Okay, so everybody has their hand up, going to get a kiss. You get the answer right.
80. 80.
80 days.
80. All right, so everybody's going to get a kiss because I wasn't paying attention. I got to look.
That's right.
So sorry. That's all right.
See, these rules can't be just, cut
Thank
and
you,
dry.
ma'am.
We need a little flexibility.
Thank you, sir. And thank you so much. There you go. All right.
Okay, what was the name of the scary movie by Alfred Hitchcock with the famous shower scene at the Bates Motel?
She got her hand up first right here.
Okay. What was the name?
Psycho.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I don't know why. That would be really breaking the rules. Okay. Once I'm on a roll.
I know.
Which famous actor said, "Play it again, Sam," in the movie Casablanca?
Right here. She's on a roll.
She's on a roll. Okay. All right. Which famous actor played Inspector Clouseau in The Pink Panther?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Peter Sellers.
You got
Wow, what did you have for breakfast?
I love movies. I watch Cooperative.
All right. That's okay.
All right. Which famous actress was a nanny and flew around under an umbrella in a movie called Mary Poppins?
Oh, she had her hand up again first.
You want the actress? Yeah, Julie Andrews.
That is correct. I think we should give out 2.
I think so too.
Yep.
I think so too.
Okay. All right. St. Francis, we do a lot of programs outside of hospice and palliative care. We do a lot of programs for the community, and one of our big program is we are part of a national group called We Honor Veterans. So we're a level 5, we honor veterans, and what does that mean? That means we do a lot of good things for the veterans. We do a lot of fundraising. We work a lot with the group up in Merritt Island. We've worked with the Veterans History Project. And if we have a veteran on service with us, we always make sure that one of their teammates is a veteran themselves. And we do pinnings, ceremonies and all kinds of things for our veterans out there.
Thank you. Okay, so this is another one about MASH. Again, I'm a real big fan. So you got Radar, and he's always calling out for the MASH unit. So what is the number of Benjamin Pierce's mobile army hospital in MASH? He calls it out every time he makes a call out for emergency assistance. What is the number that he says? 4077. You were really close. I know you're going to give her one. You were really close. So, another classic book that I've read, I'm sure you all have read, is To Kill a Mockingbird. My favorite characters in that, Boo and was the girl and the dog. I'm trying not to give away the actual answer to the question. So in the To Kill a Mockingbird, who plays Atticus Finch? Raise your hand. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. In the Western series Bonanza, raise your hand. What was the name of the family that owned the ranch? I'm sorry. Yes. What was the name of the family that owned the ranch? They came riding out on the horses. The whole family. What was their name? They were the...
Cartwrights.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, one more question on that. So the Cartwrights owned the ranch. What was the ranch called?
You got a hand up right over here. Geneva and Bob, they were about at the same
Okay,
time.
nope, it wasn't that. What was it? Yes! Yes, who said it? You said it. He got it.
What's the answer?
Ponderosa. Ponderosa. Christine.
Ponderosa. You had it right over here too.
I know. This gentleman right here. All right, so who watched the detective series Columbo? Because I was like, one of my favorite. He'd be just about out the door, and then he'd turn around and say, I got one more question. I just got one more question. All right, so who played the title character in the detective series Columbo? Yes. Very good. Peter Falk, right there with the fancy glasses on. Who's got a stockpile of kisses over there. Okay, so I don't think it's any big surprise who has a big stockpile of kisses over there. But just for grins, tell us how many you have.
Okay. 2, wait a minute, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
5 pounds.
18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27.
Wow.
27.
Do we get to keep these? We'll take them to movie night.
You got 27.
No, I really will.
Okay.
Do we keep these?
Can I?
8.
She's interested. Well, I don't know, because I'll take them to movie night.
So, Miss
I don't need them before.
Trivia winner. Oh, you get to pick the first prize.
Oh dear.
So you get to pick the first thing in here.
Let's see, I have to look at everything.
That's okay.
Are these note cards?
Yes, those are nice, aren't
Oh,
they?
and then there's chocolate, and
Mhm,
I
You
like
get to
big,
pick the first present.
I'm taking
Ah, very
big-
nice.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. All right, so who has the next after, what were you, 26?
27.
27. So everybody needs to count
8.
9,
How many you got?
6.
you got 6.
14.
Ooh, all right, you're next. All right, Jim gets to pick next. Jim gets to pick next. All right, Jim. Pick your prize. You want the note cards?
Yes.
All right.
Ready,
Whoops. All right. So who was after Jim? He had 14. You had 9 cookies. We got candy. We got some note cards. Some pain med. You want those? All right. He took the caramels. They're good. You're lucky you got that bag. They were in the car with me on the drive over here.
You better hide them before Shirley gets back.
So I think you had 9. So you have 8. So.
My wife.
Well, you guys are both going to get to pick something. Go ahead.
What is this?
One, I think, is a planner, and one is a note. Those are kind of nice.
This is good.
Yeah, got a to-do list. You can have a pen to go with that.
That's fine.
All right, so we'll give you a pen too. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so she has
I don't want
6.
pen.
Who has 6? All right, so pick your present. You want that? All right. All right, so Eva, and then I'll come over there. Well, we got some cookies, we got some candy that you're gonna need to put in the refrigerator because it doesn't like the heat. Oh, that's a little planner, little notes. We got pill cones, you got a note, you got cookies, that's a pill container, notes, a little plaque, some cookies, some chocolate. You want those? Okay, and you can have the pen to go with it. All right, where am I now? Snickerdoodles. All right.
There we go.
We got 5, I'm coming to 4. You guys did so good today. I'm not sure I could have, pardon me?